figured, all right, I'm going to take this last bit of money and I'm going to go get rich or die trying. And I bet against Apple going into their earnings. I bet wrong. It was gone. If I was right, I would have had $125,000 the next day. But I was wrong.
As a normie, I would always think that Apple's creating new shit. They're always going up. The store's always full. Like, when would they ever go down? And unless I'm missing something, like, do they go down a lot? Like, were you as
No.
new as I was? Okay, I don't feel bad for you. You lost 25 grand. You lost $25,000.
All right, so talk to me. So, speaking of stocks, I was in your stream and you showed me that you bought one stock and one stock only.
Yeah.
And you bought Tesla.
Yeah, I did.
I want you to walk me through why you bought Tesla, because apparently every streamer bought Tesla the same day.
Okay, listen, I buy for long term, and I feel like, well, I haven't done this long enough to know, but I personally believe that Tesla will go up someday. I don't know when the fuck that day will be, but someday, and I'm hoping I get rich from my one stock.
But it was already up 500% when you bought. Like, where do you think it's gonna go?
I don't know. I don't know any of that. Listen, it was low. The last time I checked it, it was at like 1,200. If it's at what I buy it at, like 400, of course I'm gonna buy it. I don't want to wait till
but
back
it didn't go from 2,000 to 400. It split.
Okay, I don't know how that works though. I don't know what that means. I just saw 400 and I thought, okay, like, let me get it before it's too late.
So basically what happened is Tesla was like a dollar bill and they made change out of it and they made 4 quarters. So you bought a quarter is kind of what you did. It's the same. It's just not, it's just you bought like a quarter of what it already was is kind of what happened. So it just kind of split the amount of shares. So one share split into 5 shares.
So I fucked up.
No, you didn't fuck up. I mean, at least you didn't buy it at 2,500 and it dropped to 1,200. You minimized your loss.
Should I sell now?
You're committed now. You can't sell now.
Well,
what are you gonna do? You're gonna pay taxes on it and lose anything you gained.
I feel like I should sell.
It's one share for $400. I think you'll be
One
okay.
share for $400. It killed me. Like I didn't use Tyler's money for that. I begged him to help me, and he said no. So I had to use my 400, and that to me was like, I don't even know, 80% of my fucking bank account right there. So at $400,
80% of your bank account. What do you spend all your money on?
I don't have money. I just got a job. Like, I'm very. Twitch was my job for a while.
So how long you been streaming? You got to okay. Before we keep going, you got to know I am completely oblivious to most of Twitch. I don't watch Twitch outside of streaming. I don't really know many streamers because I don't watch LSF and I don't really do any of that stuff. I just kind of do my thing and kind of go on. So, like, you used to stream a lot more. Like, what is that? Just give me your streaming career in a nutshell.
Well, do you know who my boyfriend is?
I don't know.
Do you know I have a boyfriend?
Yeah, they've been telling me Tyler, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So my career is him. Like, that's literally my career. He made me. So, like, you know how people usually make other people sometimes? So
I wouldn't know.
if like
Nobody helped me.
Actually, if that's true, you've done a very good job. But yeah, he made me, so that's my career. I streamed for like 8 months. I'd stream maybe 8 hours a day or more, but it was boring. I don't know how the fuck you guys do this for years. How long have you been streaming for?
If you don't include my bans, just under 2 years.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I mean, you know, it can be grueling because it's one of those things where if you don't stream, you don't get paid, right? So you can't really take time off. And if you do take time off, you lose the chance of becoming not relevant. And then on top of that, it can get exhausting because for me, because I'm not like playing games and interacting with chat. Like I'm up 3 hours before, I'm doing research, I'm doing numbers and charts. I bring that to people. Then when I'm streaming, it's numbers and charts and stocks and financial news and answering questions and repetition. And it can get tiring sometimes. It does
Yeah,
get tiring sometimes. But you know what makes it worth it for me is these degenerates you see on the side of the screen. They make it
true.
worth it
Yep.
every time. They're good. They're not toxic most of the time.
Yeah.
They're great. Good mix of people. And
They seem pretty good. They seem funny. Last time I was in here, they were pretty funny.
they
I
have
don't
their
know.
moments.
Some of them just like sometimes you'll talk about stocks and some of them are clueless just like me, so it makes me feel good to be here, but other people seem all right, pretty smart.
Did you hear that, guys? You're all right.
Like you're all
I
right.
I I, I listen. You're all right. Okay, you're all right.
You're
All
all
right.
right.
So let me ask you this. All right. So
Yep.
you made your money. You did Twitch. You got bored. You went back and got a real job. So
Yep.
what's your plan? So I don't want to get into any specifics because I know people don't like their personal business out there, but like so you made money on Twitch. Now you've got a job. Do you have like a real job? Well,
Yeah.
shit, like you know what I mean, like a real
So
job. Like
I work in retail right now. I don't want to say where because
don't
people
don't
will
don't.
call it and dox it. Yep. But I work in retail and I do part-time and then I'm doing school right now. So I do
And
Twitch a little bit.
you do Twitch a little bit.
Mm, mhm.
Let me ask you this. So it's different with you because most of the people that I bring on here and talk are Twitch is their baby, right? It's their money,
Yep.
it's their source of income. And I always say to them, the reason I want to get them their head right is because what if their Twitch stream got canceled tomorrow? What's their plan, right?
Yeah. Um so that's one of the reasons why I also quit streaming. Uh as much as it is good money at the same time, it's not something I want to do long term and I also I don't know how long this will last. Which is why I'm in college because I wanna get, like, 4 to 6 years and then hope I get a decent job or a better job,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully better than Twitch. But yeah, like, that's one of the reasons why I'm not, like, a huge fan of streaming. I would rather have some, like, retail or regular normal job
Mm-hmm.
and, build a what is it called? Like, not a
Resume?
portfolio, but just build, like yeah, a resume. Yeah, exactly. Build a resume with experience and then hope I get somewhere from that. So
Well,
yeah,
that's
that's
smarter than 90% of streamers. And the
yeah.
reason I say is because most streamers they don't think, and this is what the issues I've had is so many streamers live in the moment and they think this is gonna be like this forever, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be like this forever, and then one day it's not. You know, the next person's gonna come along. You're gonna get older. Somebody else is gonna come around. Somebody's gonna be funnier. Somebody's gonna have a better community, and it's gonna be over one day. And if you don't take everything you've gotten and do something right with it, it's like with sports players, right? So
Yep.
many professional athletes, they make all these millions of dollars and they go blow it all trying to like buy houses and cars and jewelry and friends, and then one day it's over and they're not making any money, and they've got three houses worth 10 million each and they're paying $600,000 a year in property tax and they have no money and they go bankrupt.
Yep.
But so
Like
you're doing that.
like I know a lot of streamers who are making 6 digits, some 7, and a lot of them don't invest. They don't have an IRA. They don't have like one of those high shield savings accounts or whatever. They don't invest in property or stocks. They kind of just keep their money in their regular savings account or
So
not
stupid.
even some people don't even save it in their savings account. They keep it in their
Checking
the
account?
other yeah, your checking account. And I just like they're going to be fucked. I don't know. They're going to be so fucked like
Well,
if
that's the
this
thing
all
is they don't
goes to
understand
shit.
inflation.
Like they spend their money and they spend it stupidly and they spend things for stream too that just aren't helpful and like most of these people are gonna be fucked in I don't know, like 10 years from now, but I don't think they care.
This sounds
I
oddly
mean,
specific.
I mean, there's a lot of fucking people I know who don't know what to do with their money. I'm not saying I know any better, but I mean, I just think a lot of Twitch streamers are fucked unless they stay big forever. But
That's the thing, they won't. I mean, it seems like it will, but there's gonna come a time where they get banned or Twitch leaves, or you know
Yeah.
the next person comes along who's just better than, I mean, you can look at so many streamers who used to be giant and then now they've died off, and it's not their fault. It's just a changing of the guard. It's things become relevant. Let me ask you this. So since you've been around Twitch circles a lot longer and a lot more in depth than me, without saying any names or any price tags, what's the dumbest thing you've seen a streamer dump a shitload of money on? I can tell you're thinking because you don't want to be specific and call anybody out.
No, well, no. Okay, Miss Kip's armor was obviously so fucking stupid.
What does that mean? I don't know
But
what that means.
he bought chat. What the fuck did he buy? It was like, was it $10,000 on armor or something?
Like armor, like
It was-
medieval armor?
yeah, like a fucking cosplay or something. Like I. It, it's like, yeah, it's World of Warcraft armor. It's like a replica. But I mean, he likes that type of shit. But at the same time, he dropped $10,000 without thinking about it.
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean,
Well, I mean, maybe there's more going on behind the scenes, because one thing I know about Mizkif, I don't know him a lot, but I know that he's not dumb. What's the word?
he's dumb.
He's not exactly what he plays on stream. He comes from a finance background. He had a
Yeah.
job, he knows what he's doing. He plays up for his crowd, but I'm sure he's smart with his money. I mean, I do know of at least one streamer who makes a crap load of money and doesn't even have a credit card or invest or buy anything. And what they don't understand is all that money is just sitting in a bank account dying. I mean, imagine if a streamer had $1 million and they bought into the stock market even last year, right? They're up, even with this year's crash, they're up 35%. Imagine having $350,000 extra dollars from it just sitting in there versus it dying in your bank account. I mean, that's a whole year of revenue just being made. I'm not saying any names, guys. I'm just being general.
Honestly, I didn't even know how that's possible. Wait, wait, what? You can make 300 grand from $1 million in your bank account?
Yeah,
What?
so here you go. So let me put it to you this way. I'm going to bust out what's called the whiteboard, okay?
Okay.
So here you go. So if you take your money and you put it into the market, right? Let's say you put it into what I like to call VOO, right? Which is a Vanguard ETF, and basically a bundle of stocks. It's basically the S&P, the market, and just put it in there. Over the last 50 years, that market goes up an average of 7% per year. Okay, the last 10 years, it's been over 10%, but let's call it 7%. If you put $1 million in there and just left it in the last 10 years, you've been making between 10 and 15% a year, right? So that's $100,000 per year you make just by keeping that in there. And then the next year, because you have a 1,100,000, okay, now you're making $110,000. So you're literally making triple the average US salary just off of your original investment.
Now, what's the difference between an IRA and an ETF?
Well, an IRA is something that you put your money into. You get taxed in the beginning, so that way you don't get taxed on the money you make. So, for example, if you make that $100,000, you're going to have to pay, if you withdraw it after a year, you're going to have to pay 15 to 20% on it. So you'll probably lose 20,000 of it, but you still made $80,000 after taxes in cash.
Welcome, Wingo,
right?
to the Bear Gang. Is Mac in the cult now?
Okay,
Macaiyla's
so should
not
I
in our
open
cult.
should I open a fucking ETF then? I'm sorry. Should
Okay,
I not
so-
swear on here, by the way?
Have you seen our stream?
I
This isn't
I
your
don't
dad's
know.
stock show.
I don't fucking know. Listen, your chat's gonna make fun of me. I don't know the difference between any of this. Like, I only have an IRA account, and you're
Well,
telling
no,
me I'm
IRA is
losing money
great.
on taxes.
An IRA is great, but an IRA has a cap. You can only put a certain amount of money in every year, because when the money goes in, it's taxed, and then whatever gains you make on it, when you pull it out, you don't pay taxes, but you have to wait until you're 65.
Probably be dead, honestly.
That's what
So I
everybody
should
says until they're
probably-
65, and they're like, fuck, I should have saved.
Yeah, you're right, actually. True.
So the idea is to max out your IRA and your 401k or whatever, and then if you have leftover money, if you're not buying houses with it, dump it in a market account, make that 7%. So if you had $1 million and you left it in the S&P over the last 10 years, you would, even from 2012, you'd have at least 2.6 million out of that 1 million now.
And what did you say that was, an S what?
So I don't want to get too crazy here because I don't want to
Yeah, because you're saying
homework.
ETF, IRA,
All right.
S.
So basically,
ETF?
you've heard of the Dow Jones?
Is
right?
that like one of the stocks that's on the bottom every day? Like it's usually green or something.
All right, we're gonna do this
Like,
real easy for you, okay? Because I don't
listen.
want to.
Oh yeah, remember what did I spell out to you? NASDAQ. Remember?
Yes, and I said in your
screen.
chat, did you really just spell out NASDAQ? The reason I'm being general is because I can't tell you what to buy. But here's what I would say. If I don't give a shit about the market, I just want to make money on it, I would buy a bunch of this and forget about it.
Voo.
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 That's basically the S&P 500. Small, easy to say is it's basically the biggest 500 companies, and if they grow, you make money.
I'm gonna write that down. Voo.
That's what I would do. And every so often when I have extra money, I'd buy a few shares of that. Or if you want to, there's others. We could talk offline. This is just, we don't want to get boring. I don't want to like make you like freak out and be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
I'm learning. I like investing my money. So it's, you may not think I care, but I'm actually learning. I want to write this down.
I believe you care. I just want to make sure that I don't overload you, because if you get overloaded, then it's like, oh shit, it's intimidating.
No, as long as it's not science, I'm all ears. That's once someone starts talking about science or something related to science, I just want to die. So you're good.
So now my question is when I was in your chat, you said you wanted to learn options so you could YOLO someone's money.
Yeah, calls and puts, like the bull and what is it called? The bull and what is it? I'm having a brain fart.
The bear?
The bear.
Okay.
The bulls and the bears, Wall Street Bets, Reddit.
Oh no.
Listen, I don't listen to those people,
no.
but it's so funny. You cannot tell me that Reddit is not funny. Those people that lose money, it makes me feel good that I can log on to there and see that someone lost money today. Like $1,000 or $10,000 because they didn't pull out in time. Is that not funny to you?
A lot of people have lost a lot of money for not pulling out in time. Trust me, I know. Yeah. So what I was getting at was is Wall Street Bets is for entertainment only. Do not go in there and do what those people say, because that is, understand something. It's great for entertainment. Half that shit is photoshopped, and the other people who, you're into some weird stuff, huh? You're like, I enjoy logging on and seeing people lose their life savings every day.
It's fucking funny.
Yeah.
And some of them just make dumb decisions. Like, I don't know if it's photoshopped or not, but why not pull out your money if you just made 10 grand? Why would you try to wait for an extra 10 grand? Why would you try to wait for 100 grand? They deserve to lose their money if they're not pulling out. I don't know why they expect things to go up so much. Like they take it for granted. If it's not photoshopped, of course. They take for granted the money that they're up and they lose it all.
Have you ever asked an alcoholic why they can't just drink one beer?
You know what? True. You're right. You're right.
It's the same thing. Why, dude? You already had a beer or two. Why can't you just stop there? It's the same thing. There's gambling addictions. I saw Wolf of Wall Street one too many times. There is get rich or die trying. I mean, there's 100 million reasons why it doesn't happen. I've seen people in this community turn $1,000 into $50,000 into a margin call of negative $5,000.
What the fuck? Like people in this chat?
Well, they're not here anymore. they were here, but yeah. I mean, if you've ever been in our Discord, you can go into the losses and the gains section, and depending on what the market is doing that day, it is either the greatest thing to see or the most depressing thing to see. And most people don't post their losses, but we've seen people. We have one guy in here who has a very large bankroll. He was down $13 million one day.
There's no way.
Well, yeah, I mean, or 1.3 million that day. Yeah, because if your bank account is 30 million and you're heavily in technology, right? Because technology stocks are the ones that go up the most, and then they also come down the most. You know, if you have a $30 million account and you lose 2% that day, you know, you're down 1.5 million.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, well, not 1.5. How much? No. Sorry, 5% that day. Whatever. 5%.
You have people in this chat that have that type of money, or is this just an example? Like
the combined total amount of money that this chat in here right now has is probably less than $10,000. But no, okay. I'm kidding. We have a lot of
sense.
We have a lot of people. We have everything in here. We have people that have $18 in their Robinhood account. We have people in here who have 30 million in there. Not everybody comes to me for day trading advice or what to do. It's just a community of people that like to shitpost. I mean, it's like any type of what's something you're really into, and don't say anything weird.
Posting. I don't know. Shit posting. I talk about cocks a lot. Yeah, that's what I do. And shitting. Every time I take a shit, I tweet about it. I don't know. I'm just weird.
I meant like Magic the Gathering or like chess or like, you know, I mean, listen, people pay extra for that. I'm not kink shaming. I'm saying I meant like as a hobby.
You know, I enjoy gambling. I like sports and gambling.
All in DraftKings, boys.
Like, I love blackjack. If I could gamble every day, honestly, I probably would. I fucking love blackjack. And I'm up $2,000 right now.
You're going to lose everything on some kind of option, aren't you?
Yeah, I probably will.
Okay. So let me ask you now. Let me circle back around, since I got to keep this somewhat stock related for the YouTube video, if there is one. Okay. Probably not. All right. So you bought your first stock. Do you have any experience? Like, did your family, like, do they invest? Do they have any, like, do you have any type of like real estate investing? Like, what kind of thing is there that you have? Like, do you have any, like, knowledge of it?
I no. I've always known about investing into real estate, which is something I still want to do, but I don't know how to.
Do you own the house you live in now?
I don't. It's my boyfriend's, but.
Are you in his will?
I'm gonna get myself in there.
Okay,
somehow.
Listen, okay.
Somehow I'm gonna push myself into that.
Listen,
yeah.
Listen, I ain't trying to push anything on you, but if for some reason you ever do get married one day, you need to look into a South Dakota trust.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down.
Just remember South Dakota.
Wait.
Don't go Carol Baskins on me. I'm just saying,
Tyler's will in South Dakota.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now listen, I ain't saying it, you know, I'm just saying, or don't let him, if you see anything in his mail that says South Dakota Trust on it or South Dakota, you need to get a hold of that quick, okay? I'm not going to tell you why, because I'm not giving you the secrets out here. And I don't know anything about your boyfriend. I'm not trying to like whatever, but I'm saying I'm trying to protect people. You're part of the community, so I got to protect you. If he was part of the community, I'd be giving him the tips. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
I got just don't go Carol Baskin on me. All right.
I can't believe you don't know who he is. I'm sorry. Like
I know like of him. I don't really like. I don't.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. I just have never met someone who doesn't know. I'm not saying that in an ego way. Like it's a good thing that you don't know him, because you're looking at me like a normal person now. You're not understanding how much money he may have, or you know.
But I'm also not talking to him. If I was talking to him, yeah.
True, but I don't know. I honestly, I thought you invited me on here because you knew who I was, like in relation to him. I literally thought you wanted me on here because you wanted to like, say Tyler One's girlfriend came on my stream. I'm surprised you put Macaiyla in its fucking title.
Why? What am I missing here?
I'd like.
It was like I'd be one of like clout chasing or something.
No, I don't think. You have no like your audience and his don't correlate at all. But you could definitely get viewers. Yeah, I don't think you're clout. Like, okay, if I thought you were clout chasing and just using me entirely for that, then I wouldn't have came. But I thought maybe you'd want more viewers today by putting Tyler One's girlfriend in the title or something.
No, listen, we're like a religion. Well, no, not a cult. We're like this thing where the people who need us find us. You know what I mean? Like the people who need us find us. You know what I mean? And that really sounded cult. Like, guys, strict that from what I said. This really sounds like a cult. No, I knew I had seen I forgot what it was, a clip or something like that. You would come in the stream one day and you had said something, and I generally go on, you know, people like in my Discord, right? Like my people, whether they're 1 viewer people or 1,000 viewer people, I like to go in the Discord on the right side when I'm working after the stream and see who's live and go in and say hi, right? Like I like to just go in. It doesn't matter how many viewers you have. I like to go in and hang out because I have this idea that my community hangs out and watches me and supports me. If I have the ability, I'll go do the same. So you came in one day and somebody had like Pog Macaiyla. Like I was like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
So I checked out your profile and I hit a follow, and then you came on and you were streaming and you were talking about something like that. And I was like, well, I'm trying to do this series kind of thing where I talk to other Twitch partners that are at a certain higher of views that make money off of Twitch or around the idea of Twitch, and just kind of like talk to them and give them some kind of knowledge and maybe help them out at the same time, some of the stuff, because a lot of people are very new to it. The way I talk and explain it might help newer people in my audience, and it also gives content, and I don't have to make it up.
Okay. I wasn't trying to say I'm not trying to make this awkward. Sorry, I wasn't trying to say you're.
Oh no, you're good. Listen, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it at all.
For like funny, like shits and giggles or something. I didn't realize you actually wanted to teach, so that's cool. Like I'm actually.
Well, it's a little bit of both. I'm not gonna bring somebody on here that's boring and shit. And listen, I need somebody who's gonna tell me they tweet when they shit. You know what I mean? Like that. That's what I want. I don't want just sitting here dry crap where I have to draw on a board all day and break down numbers. Nobody wants to watch that. Have you never seen our stream more than 5 minutes?
I pop in occasionally to try to understand what you're saying, but I have no idea what the fuck's going on. I
wore a
see
fuck
red,
suit
green.
recently.
You wore a what?
Oh no, nothing.
No, wait, what? What did he wear?
Don't look at
A
chat
furry
right now,
suit?
please. Please don't look at chat.
You're not a furry, are you?
Oh hell no. But listen. You ever heard the story of Simon the Bridge Builder?
No.
So this couple is walking out in Ireland and they're on vacation, and they go out on a stone bridge. It's beautiful, and they're looking out, and this little Irish man comes out from the bridge and he goes, you see that there bridge you're standing on? I built that bridge with my own hands. Took me 2 years to build it. Do they call me Simon the Bridge Builder? No. You see that there path leading up? Took me 10 years to build with my own hands. 10 years. Do they call me Simon the Road Builder? No. You see that there castle on the hill? 25 years it took me to build that castle. With my own hands to a bloody pulp. Do they call me Simon the Castle Builder? No. But fuck one sheep. So it's kind of the same thing here. She's lost? Never mind. Never mind.
What the fuck? First of all, that's a great Irish accent.
It was actually Scottish. I was terrible at it.
Okay, Scottish. What the fuck is going on here? Is this a sham? Are you trying to take my money?
I was trying to do a joke that totally missed.
Going on?
Let me try this again. So what happened is somebody sent me this suit that I thought was a Halloween suit, and it was a fox. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Then chat peer pressured me into putting it on. I almost chickened out. I put it on, and now I get shit. I got a sponsorship offer from a foxtail butt plug company and a bunch of emails. They signed me up to furry conventions.
They're weird. What the fuck, chat?
I'm not showing the clip. All right, let's bring this back around. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sorry.
This went off the rails quick.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
wait,
it's not
is that
your
the guy? Who? That's the meme guy. That's the guy behind you on the poster. What's his name? J something? JP?
Did you just call our Lord and Savior JPow a meme?
Listen, I know this guy from YouTube. He's like the leader, whatever the fuck. He's the guy that
Guys, calm down, right? calm down. She didn't mean it. She does not know what her sins, okay?
All I know is I saw a YouTube video, had like 1 million views. I can link you it in a minute. And he just prints out money for Donald Trump. Is that true?
I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, that's a really weird way of putting it, but technically not wrong.
Okay.
I mean, technically not wrong. I mean, you probably nailed that as close as anybody who didn't know would nail it. I'm not. I think she's seen the video, guys. Are you talking about the one where it's like he's burying it, or like the cartoon one?
It's the I Need a Hero.
Yes. Okay, you've seen it. Yes.
I Need a Hero, JPow.
Yes, that is the one. That is our Lord and Savior. Okay, we know as a bunch of capitalistic pigs, as we're often called, that is our hero. Some people have a picture of Che, okay, or Stalin, or whatever. We have JPow, okay? Everyone has their god.
He's a good guy.
I mean,
Like,
he's probably into some weird stuff.
okay.
So I don't know about what he is as a person, but so far his policies to save our asses have worked well.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
I figured he would be the bad guy. I don't know.
Well, it depends on who you are. If you're shorting the market, he's the bad guy. If you're, he's in charge. Okay, he's the central bank. You know what the central bank is, right?
You could inform me on it. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny if I do or don't know
Fair
about
enough.
it.
You want to keep that plausible deniability. I respect that. So
Yeah.
basically, it's this big dark thing that's around the world where they basically print money. They make a bunch of zeros and give it to governments. And that's how we get our money.
Awesome.
Awesome. That's how Jay is. All right. So let me ask you. So you want to buy more stocks, right? I'm trying to
Yep.
bring this back around because we just went down a really weird rabbit hole.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. So you want to buy more stocks. What do you want to buy?
I don't know. I was really confident about airlines, and I figured that we'd be done with the virus by now. When I bought my first stock, it was an airline. Should I say which one it is?
Go
Or
for
no? I believe it was Delta. And listen. I know chat's gonna laugh, and I know airlines aren't the best, but I figured that Americans would have worn their masks, and I thought we'd be done with the virus by August. And I figured everyone would be flying and wanting to vacation because we were in the house for so long. And I figured shit would go up, stonks would go up. And look, we're still in the fucking house, and I'm down. And I even ended up buying Southwest too, just for the hell of it.
That's a
And
good
now-
one. That's a
now-
good one, though.
Now I'm both down. I'm pretty sure both of them are down.
Well, then you do
But-
what's called DCA. You just buy more.
But like, do you think that's a dumb plan? What I was predicting? I predicted that the market for that would go up because by the time the virus was over, everyone would want a vacation and travel.
You're
that
not.
dumb?
No. You're trying. You did exactly. I did something similar. I bought GE stock because I thought we would get back into flying, sooner than later, and they make airline engines, but it didn't happen, and things happen. But here's the thing: when a vaccine comes out, because here's the thing about stocks, right? So most people have this problem of thinking about how much money they're going to make tomorrow or next week.
No, I hate that.
Exactly.
I'm
It's
long-term.
investing, right?
Yep.
So think about it. If this is the worst it's going to be, eventually we'll get back to normal and the stock will go back up. So
Yeah.
if anything, you might be down now in the short term, but in the long term, it just means you bought cheaper than everybody. Well, not everybody, but most people.
So what I did was good.
You ever
Well,
heard the
for
saying,
now.
time in the market's better than timing the market?
No, but that seems like a good saying, honestly.
Yeah. So you're
Like
never
that.
going to time it perfectly. You're never going to buy at the bottom or sell at the top. It's just about being consistent. Every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, you just buy something that you believe long term. Like, for example, I think the two best stocks in the market in the next 10 years are Walmart and Microsoft. I bought Microsoft
Why
at
Walmart?
Why Walmart?
Sorry.
Oh, boys,
I
I'm gonna
can
have to bust
understand
out. Oh
Microsoft,
no, she
but
did not.
I don't know why Walmart. I would
Oh,
never
she did
expect
not,
Walmart
boys.
to go up. I hope Walmart fucking closes down in 10 years.
Oh,
mean,
she did not. Oh shit. Let me roll up my sleeves real quick.
who goes to Walmart?
Oh,
Well-
Lord Jesus, forgive her. She does not know what she says. All right. First of all, Walmart is not just a store where a bunch of people who escaped from a trailer park go to buy candy. Okay.
I live in Missouri, and that's exactly what it is.
You-
So,
but you. Okay.
okay, if we're comparing Walmart here, yes, you described it exactly as it is. If I was in New York, no one goes to Walmart unless you're one of those people too. So I am not sure where the fuck you think Walmart's gonna succeed 10 years from now. But I want to hear. I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay, we're gonna do this right now. Okay. First of all, okay, Walmart is not just a store, okay? Walmart is a global enterprise who is now a competitor to Amazon. Do you know what Walmart Plus is by any chance?
No.
So Walmart just launched their own version of Amazon Prime through Walmart Plus. It is a, cheaper version of Amazon Prime that you can order things directly to your house for a monthly subscription with no shipping, right?
Know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's good.
Walmart also is a huge e-commerce platform. They are currently spending an ungodly amount of money to bring with banks to get third party, that means people that sell through Amazon, to come sell through Walmart instead. They are investing in drones to deliver medications to people from the pharmacy. They're investing $25 billion in India to be the Amazon equivalent over there. They just hired 25,000 people for their fulfillment centers this year. They're becoming a technology and e-commerce powerhouse.
Do you think they'll be Amazon's next biggest competitor?
I wouldn't call them a competitor, even though they are. I would say they're the only ones out there that are anywhere near close in the United States side.
Okay. I didn't realize that they were doing that, so I can actually understand why you'd think 10 years from now that maybe they'd be.
No, I mean, I think even now, I mean, we've seen Walmart's what's that Walmart guys? What, $143 today?
Really?
And it's split a bunch of times. I'm not saying Walmart is going to be the next Amazon. I just think it's super undervalued with what there is moving forward with it. Microsoft is another one. They want me to tell you about TAN because we've all been invested in solar energy moving forward, and everyone in here has made an ungodly amount of money this year on it. So I sold, so they're gonna give me shit about it. TAN. So TAN. It's a stock you buy that's basically a bundle of solar stocks. So we all think solar outside the United States, solar is, kind of becoming the new thing outside in the world for renewable green energy. And everybody's getting away from fossil fuels, and it's the most cost effective. I could do this all day. It's a lot. It's a lot. So solar is what everyone's invested in because we're trying to move forward and make money on that. So, all right, now what I want to ask you is, now that we got out of the serious part, is you want to gamble and you want to do options.
I want to gamble, I want to do options, and I want to invest in real estate. But that is not something you do, right?
You want to invest in real estate by buying a house or stocks of companies?
I want to buy duplexes eventually, and then if I get the money, buy a house. And the thing I want to do the most is buy houses that are what are they, foreclosed or something? Or they're just pieces of shit, and fix them up with my own money. But I don't have that money right now. Yeah, but that's something I've started learning from my family, so I kind of have an idea as to how to flip a house. I don't know wiring and all that yet, but that's what I want to do when I'm older, if I have the money, hopefully.
You want to go in and actually rewire the house and resolder the pipes and everything?
Yes.
So you want to be seriously hands-on?
Yes, I like that type of stuff.
That's I mean, that's respectable. I couldn't do that. I mean, but I can understand where you're coming from with that. But my question is if you're gonna flip houses, somewhere like in Missouri, have you ever thought about? I don't know. I mean, my thing is that we're seeing a potentially big, devastating time in the real estate market next year. Especially in cities. So we're going to see all these, because for example, all these people that can't pay their rent right now or their mortgage, they can't get kicked out of their house, but a bunch of them aren't paying it regardless. So if potentially at the end of the year, when that's over, we might just see all these people have to leave their houses, and now there's all these empty houses that flood the market. So that could drive the price down.
But okay, I might sound stupid saying this, but if houses are down next year wouldn't that be a great opportunity to buy them and then prepare for when the market goes back up?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I was talking about, like buying a house right now versus what could happen next year.
Yeah, I was looking into buying houses around here, but I don't have that money.
Well, no. I was saying, like,
So-
if you were planning on buying a house today, you got to be careful because next year there's potential the value could drop right away. So if you were potentially looking at doing it in the future, next year might be the perfect opportunity to start.
I presumed that it would be at its lowest, like starting like right now or soon. But you're right. I should wait later until next year. Because
Yeah.
it probably will be even lower than it is right now.
Well,
It's
yeah,
low, right? Yeah, because
no, it's actually going up right now because you got to think everybody's still trying to buy houses, especially people moving from cities out of the cities because they work from home now. But nobody's moving or getting kicked out, so there's no houses to buy. So there's not much supply, but all this demand, which means the price of houses actually, depending on where you live, is way overpriced right now.
okay.
So keep an eye on it for next year if you want to dabble into it, depending on where you were before where you.
Yeah, for sure. Because I actually did start looking this year at houses to buy because I figured they were lower right now. But I didn't realize, my brain didn't realize that if I wait till next year, when people start to get kicked out or things happen, it would probably be even lower. So.
But you have
Yeah.
to also understand that you might be buying a house that someone was kicked out of.
Is that bad?
No, not at all. I was just wanting to make sure. Well, I mean, it could be. Whoa, skirt. Let me do this so I don't get canceled again. Okay, listen.
Oh, don't cancel me. Hold on.
Listen. You didn't murder the people and take their houses. Okay,
I
listen.
did not mean it like. Oh,
You are a horrible individual.
I'm
You disgust me. You're like the type of people who make money off of wars and plane crashes.
I'm sorry. I spoke too soon. Chat, I don't mean it like.
Cancel her, boys.
I'm so glad they lost their fucking house so I can buy it and sell it. Like, no,
Clip that part right there.
Clip
that part right there. Clip that part right there, boys. Clip it.
I'm sorry. That's so toxic. Okay, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, you did. No, but it's okay. I mean, listen, they were going to get kicked out of their house regardless. Either you bought it or somebody else did, right? Be careful how you answer this question.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're getting kicked out. Someone's gonna have to buy it. It won't be me. I'm a good person. I would never do that.
Jesus, Macaiyla, why not just offer to help them pay their rent, you sicko?
I'm gonna steal my boyfriend's money and pay their rent for them. I got it.
Oh, so now you're a thief too?
Yep.
Unbelievable. She's gonna fit in good here, boys. She's gonna fit in here good. We've already taught her about Puerto Rico. No, we didn't teach her about Puerto Rico. We taught her about North Dakota. What other tax
what's
evasion?
Puerto Rico?
You don't pay capital gains tax. So if you invest and you make a lot of money, if you live in Puerto Rico or your primary residence there, you don't pay capital gain. You don't pay money on the money you make in the market.
So we should all move to Puerto Rico.
Well, I mean, that's good until another hurricane comes and then.
Oh.
No, I wasn't being insensitive. I was just being honest.
Just clip it now. Clip it.
Just clip it, boys. Clip it.
Said.
Do you know how many
Look
clips?
what he just said. He's waiting for a hurricane.
I didn't say I was waiting. I said unless a hurricane comes.
You implied it. You implied.
I implied nothing. Listen, it's not what you know. It's what you can prove. Okay? It's not what you know. It's what you can prove. I don't have blood on my hands, okay? Anymore.
Anymore.
Right. So she wants to get into real estate. Have you ever thought about investing in real estate companies?
No, actually. I don't know how that would work. I'm not that's like I'm stupid as you can see. I don't know how the fuck that would work or where do you even invest in that? Like
well, there's this thing called REITs, REIT, they're real estate investment trusts. It's basically companies that own properties and as they make more money or as they, get more tenants and whatnot, the value goes up. Some of them pay. Are you aware what dividends are?
I just learned that in school. Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna remember. Just explain it. I'm learning too much.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to overwhelm you.
No. Go ahead. This could be teaching someone in chat who's LULing at me but doesn't actually know themselves.
That's what these guys do. They'll be like, "Oh, Stocky's not in this position making money," but they've never been in it. So, all right. I don't want to get too in depth here, but
I don't know shit. That's why I'm here.
No, I know.
That's why I'm here.
I know.
I don't know. I'm not trying to act like I'm smart. I don't know what I'm doing. I just learned about stocks like in February. I still
I'm
don't know
trying
what
to
the
make
fuck
this
I'm doing.
as educational and entertainment as possible, but I'm fucking it up on both ends. So I'm trying to get this in, not for you, but for these degens, because nothing makes them happy. So Dividend is basically the company, the share you own. So let's say you own Tesla, right? And let's say Tesla paid you 5% of whatever the value of the stock is every year just to hold it, right? So whether the stock goes up or down, it doesn't matter. They pay you money, right?
Okay.
And you get that dividend. It's basically them paying you and begging you to hold the stock, and you can just reinvest it. So it's kind of like compounding your interest. If you had $100 and somebody said, "Hey, listen, hold this $100 and I'll give you $1." Okay, cool. And every 3 months I'm going to give you $1. So at the end of the year, now you have $104. Well, you keep holding it in next year, right? You make $1 off of the 100 plus the same off of whatever. It just compounds and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. It's kind of how you grow that fuck you money.
Okay. So dividends are good.
Dividends are really good for a long-term portfolio because it just compounds and grows.
So
you know what
that's something
compounding
I would
interest
want
is, right?
then. I don't know shit. No, I don't know what compounding interest is. I'm just guessing it has something to do with interest in money you have or something. Right?
Boys, I'm getting too far ahead. Y'all got to slow me down here. It's good
Listen,
until it's not. All right, you and I are gonna have to talk off stream sometime. We're gonna get
I
you all
feel
set
bad
up
for
here,
you.
huh?
I feel bad for you. This is a
Don't.
lot.
I love this shit. This is passionate about me. What are you're passionate about shit posting, right? So if you're in someone's chat and you're shit posting a lot and they're getting all frustrated, but you're still shit posting, do you really feel bad?
Honestly, yes, but you know what? I understand what you're saying.
All right. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. No. But yeah, so dividend investing. So that's just something that you look at as far as buying something that just pays you interest to own it. It's like putting your money in an interest account in your savings account, right? You put it in, they give you a percentage of interest every year to hold it in there.
Okay.
And
what percentage is that?
Well, it depends on the stock. So
Oh.
that's why we have it. Like, for example, Carnival Cruise Lines. I'll give you an example. I want to buy Carnival Cruise Lines. I don't want to buy it unless it gets to $13, but I want to buy it because it's going to give me 10% per year. So every 3 months, I'm going to get, 2.5% on whatever I own added back to it. And it's just going to build. And then the stock will keep going up too. And then I'll just be getting free stocks.
So wait, let's backtrack. I'm so confused. So you obviously have to invest in this. Is there anything else? Because you seem to be getting more money than what you're putting into it.
Yeah, because a lot of times that stock won't make as much money on the actual stock you own, but it tends to stay kind of steady for the most part. And a lot of people want that quick growth, so they're bored with that. But by keeping it in there, it's just going to keep compounding and compounding and compounding. And the longer you have it, the more exponentially larger it grows.
So there's no loss to this, really.
I mean, the stock could always go down, but if the dividend is 8% and the stock goes down 3% that year, you're still up 5%.
Okay. I just didn't know if there was any loss from doing that. But
There's always a potential of a loss, but as long as the stock market's going up, hopefully your stock with dividends keeps going up. But let's say you own a stock for $100 and it goes up to $200 and comes back down to $100, you didn't make anything. But if you own a stock that's at $100, it never goes up, but down the road it's still $100, you made a shitload of money.
Okay.
But stocks can go down. Stocks can go down.
I am not lost. I was just wondering because how can I explain this to chat? There's I didn't know if there was a high loss from doing that. I don't know how it works.
That's fine.
I didn't think it was that simple.
I mean, it's not that simple. I'm trying to simplify it. I mean, there's always the risk, but the more reward you go after, the more risk you take.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like for example, let's say you bought something crazy, like you went all in on technology stocks and you made 50%. Well, when all the stocks go down, the ones that went up the fastest are going to come down the fastest. So it's about how you want it. And that's why they call it, you know what diversifying means, right? So you don't want to go all in.
You want different stocks in your portfolio. Like you don't just want whatever the fuck you were just talking about.
Yeah, so you put some in high risk, some in VU, some in dividends, and just kind of grow and just make that money and let it go up. But you're not interested in that. You said you want to gamble away all your money. You want to do options.
No.
And so now we are going to take someone else's money and we are going to find out how we are going to either get rich or die trying.
No, I want to invest long term, but occasionally here and there, I will want to invest in options. The thing is, I'm scared and I'm one of those people who believes the market will always go up somehow. Like,
oh, it will.
So I'd be called what? A bull, I guess. Like, if I'm doing options, I'm betting that something's going up, never down. So, yeah, that's what I want to do. Whatever that is.
Have you seen the losses channel on our Discord?
No, I need to join your Discord.
You definitely should go check that out and see what happens when stocks don't always go up and you're holding options.
You have to believe.
Well, no, options are different. See, stocks, they'll go down and then they'll come back up. Options are always slowly dying and there's an expiration date. And if it's not, and the stock's not going up, that option is going to go down and eventually it goes to zero.
Wait, I'm in your Discord. Welcome, community rules.
Just go to the bottom and click on the green checkmark emote.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And then go to the go to losses channel.
Okay.
Let me, I can't see what you're doing because if I do, it's going to move off of the screen and they're all going to be seen. Actually, you know what? Probably don't do it now because they're all going to be degenerates in there now that you're in there.
Well, I'm looking at one. The last message was degen plays on Tracy account update down 6+K thus far.
Okay, scroll up to the screenshots. You'll see all the blood red. Just believe? No, guys, no. You are not going to wreck this person's entire portfolio. Don't listen to them. These guys are the same ones that will tell you to go all in on Tesla Weekly's $1,000 calls, but themselves only own one share of like Boeing. Okay, don't listen to them. They're bad influences.
This guy's down $5,000.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it?
Okay, I'm gonna have to get my.
What do you mean that's it? If I was down $5,000, oh my god, I'd cry.
These people do cry. Hold on, let me see which one we're looking at here.
I believe you just said that's it. I went up. It's like
do you go by Macaiyla? Kayla?
You can call me anything. Kayla, Macaiyla, Mac, whatever. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Kayla. Stanton donated $20. I just got here, so I'm new to the conversation, but dear fucking God, don't get into options.
I hope you heard that.
I did not hear it. What did you say?
Let me play it for you again. If it'll play.
Stanton donated $20. I just got here, so I'm new to the conversation, but dear fucking God, don't get into options.
Don't get into options is what he said. What happened to my TTS filter? Why is that allowed? I am firing somebody. All right, so I'm going to tell you the story of a guy I know, okay, with options real quick. This will be a fun story.
Okay.
I'll tell you a quick little story. So this guy had experience trading options, and he took $500 and he traded options for a month and turned it into $3,000. And he kept playing with those options money and kept rolling it. And he turned that $3,000 into $7,500 after 2 months. And then he turned that $7,500 into $25,000. So he went from $500 to $25,000 in 3 months playing options. And then he went all in on something. And within 90 seconds, it was zero.
Well, why would he go all in? Is he dumb? Is this you? Are you the guy?
Moscow 111 to the Bear Gang.
Are you the
She's
guy?
my best customer when I sell options.
Okay, I can understand. Oh, he left. listen, I can understand. I gamble. I can understand him going all in at like maybe a grand, 2 grand, 5K at the most, 25 grand. All in on 25 grand. What? If you okay, is your thing back on? If you said you started, or this guy that's not you, this guy started with 500 and turned it into 25 grand. Why would this guy go all in with 25 grand after you just made a gain that large from $500? Or am I missing something here?
I mean,
Am I missing something?
technically, he only lost $500.
I don't know. I don't know what I do.
Let me ask you
I
something.
would-
If you were married to somebody and you checked the bank account and there was $25,000 gone, what would you do?
Like, if I was married to someone and it was like my money,
Well, let's say your husband was a stock trader and you had access to his account, and all of a sudden you saw that he had made $25,000 in 3 months, and then the next day when you opened the brokerage account, it was down 25,000. How would you feel?
I'd kill him. I'd kill him. $25,000. That is someone's income. You just lost someone's income.
Yeah, that terrible person. Yeah. Well, hopefully that guy learned from his lesson.
Like, you know how many people
How do you
would
kill someone and then
try-
divorce them?
What? You know what? I'd kill him and say someone hacked our account and try to get the bank to refund me something. So some amount of money. Or like, I don't even know. I would just try anything in my power to get the 25 grand back. Because that is sad. That is so sad. How do you feel? Are you this guy? You're this guy, right? Are you married? Did your wife kill you? Even as someone's girlfriend, I'd freak out. Oh my god. It's not even like a grand. It's $25,000. Do you make that when you stream? If you're making that right now, sure. Okay, that was smart. If you don't even make that money when you're streaming, you should feel ashamed. That's like an extra how many hours that you have to stream now that you could have just chilled. Oh, when we first started talking, you said you can't take a lot of days off and you have to stream and you'll lose viewers. Well, imagine if you had that 25 grand. You could have a vacation. You could have taken days off. You know, life could have been simple. I'm sorry. I'm being really toxic. Look, you did a good thing. You could have, you almost did it. You almost doubled down, but you didn't. But it was a cool thing to do, I guess. It makes for a good story.
Yes, dear.
You could tell your kids this one day.
Okay.
You can be like, I knew
Yo,
a
you
guy
good?
who lost
I never
25
said it was me.
grand.
My God, I feel like I got yelled at worse than when I all right, so
Well, Chad said it was you. Are you telling me the story isn't you?
$25,000? No problem. You can get that all back by
look
saving on
scared.
purchases at loltyler1.com discount.
I wanna
code
know what
alpha
you did when you lost that.
loltyler1.com discount.
Like, how-
code
can
alpha
I hear how you were feeling
I
emotionally?
just had
discount
flashbacks
code
and
alpha.
PTSD going through what just happened. Have you ever been punched in the stomach?
Yes, actually.
Okay, imagine feeling like that for 3 days.
Like,
That's how I felt.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to
I just got
breathe.
lectured for 10 minutes about losing
so
money
sorry.
3 years ago.
I'm so sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
so sorry.
God.
Were you new to stocks and
Oscar
investing and all this? Like,
111
was it just a random call, or did you
25
genuinely
grams
believe
is
that
play
you were going to
money.
get double the money?
So I was like, fuck it, right? YOLO, right? I was like, all right, I only play with a small amount of money in my portfolio with options. And I call it an investment, okay? Hear me out. A $25,000 loss was an investment. It wasn't a loss, it was an investment. And I'll tell you why. Because through all of that, I technically only lost $500. According to my wife, I lost $25,000 because there was $25,000 in the account the day before and there wasn't the next day. So in her mind, it wasn't just $500. But I take it as an investment, and I'll tell you why. Because I learned a valuable lesson from it, and that is, are you shaking your head in judgment against me?
Can you tell Macaiyla to slide into my DMs and show her
Before
my
you continue
portfolio?
your story,
I
I
can
want to
teach
know,
her.
were you new to this? Like, were you as
No.
new as I was? Okay, I don't feel bad for you.
I'm not asking for pity. That's why I got yelled at so much.
Your chat should flame you every day for this. You lost 25 grand. You lost $25,000. What?
What
Did
the
your wife
fuck is
punch you?
happening right now?
Tell your wife to punch you. I want to contact her and tell her to punch you for me.
What is
And I
wrong
don't
with
know
you?
Listen, I don't know you like that, but I'm gonna
You're
pretend like I
promoting
didn't say
violence
that.
on Twitch.
Okay, don't punch. I don't want you to get hurt, but I want you to imagine me as a viewer being very frustrated with your decisions, and imagine what I would do if I saw you face to face. Okay, no, that's toxic. You did a great thing. You did a great thing.
I feel like I'm in my own presidential debate right now.
No, Jack, I'm not
Like
violent.
I'm about to like have to call you a
Tell her
clown or
about
something.
bi-weekly puts.
I don't.
So can I
like,
finish what I was saying? Okay,
yes,
so
I'm so sorry.
what happened was I got greedy, right? I rolled it and rolled it and rolled it and rolled it and rolled it. It happens to everyone, okay?
Mhm.
As a gambler, you know that. You've been up big in blackjack and then didn't walk away and then ended up going down to zero and then buying more and losing more. So before you throw stones, my lady, okay, I want you to realize you're in a glass house here, okay?
No,
Okay.
no, I've lost on blackjack. Money I came in with, like, I gamble low. I've lost maybe like $100. I made it all back. $100. This is the thing. This is why it's not a glass house, right? Because I gambled so low and I didn't lose anything. I gambled $100 that I had won from gambling in Vegas. So it was like, it was stuff I already gained. It wasn't actually $100 that I worked for.
$10.
It was money that I won
Scared
from
money
Vegas.
don't
I
make
came
no
into
money.
another casino and I lost 100 and I quit. You don't know how to quit, and I need to teach you how to quit. Because, or maybe you know by now, but I guess it took you 25 grand to realize that. I'm sorry, I'm lecturing you. Go on.
Welcome, Draggy.
Stop reading your book. This is toxic. I am on your show. Give me attention.
I didn't
Continue
call
your
you
story.
toxic.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I'm saying.
God.
Anyway, continue.
Oh, sure, because every time I get 5 words in, I got the book ready. So
I have ADHD. I'm sorry, I'm everywhere.
we all do. Get on some Adderall. So what I was saying is that I rolled the money and kept rolling it and figured, all right, I'm gonna take this last bit of money and I'm gonna go get rich or die trying. And I bet against Apple going into their earnings. I bet wrong. It was gone. If I was right, I would have had $125,000 the next day. But I was wrong. Now, in my head, I was like, well, I'm only losing 500. But I learned a valuable lesson from that. And that is use that same amount of money and any profits I make after 1 week or 2 weeks to take those profits, put them in my long-term investing account and start over with the smaller amount. Oh, you didn't let me get that far, did you? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I call it an investment. And I've probably made way more money than I lost over time by using that as a learning experience. M'lady.
Well, why would you bet against Apple?
Oh, mother fucking.
I don't know enough. I just want to know. I don't know enough about stocks, but why would anyone go against Apple? Apple is always going up somehow. Well, I guess I don't know the market enough to say this, but as a normie, I would always think that Apple's creating new shit. They're always going up. The store's always full. Like, when would they ever go down? And unless I'm missing something, like, do they go down a lot? Does Apple go down? Do you remember the reasoning why you went against Apple at that time? Did something happen?
I'm questioning everything I've ever done in the last 5 minutes. So, yes, thank you. I did not just get owned, okay? Jesus.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm being so mean. I would just never bet. Okay, I'm making this worse than it needs to be.
No,
Listen,
no,
you
you're making it
learned a
better
lot.
than it would. These guys love
You
this. It's the same
you
reason
learned
I've
a
had to
lot.
eat an MRE for lunch every day for 2 weeks. They love seeing this happen.
You had a what? Every day? What? What'd you eat?
An MRE, a meal ready to eat. I was in the military and deployed overseas, and I used to eat these things that they give you in war. And I made a comment about it, and somebody was like, "Would you eat some more?" I said, "Sure. If you send me a box of MREs, I'll eat them on stream." And I just thought it was a joke, and I have been going through hell for the last 2 weeks eating these things, killing myself, and I'm not even getting paid for it. So
Well, I don't feel bad for you.
I
You lost
feel that that's a
25 grand.
I feel like you not feeling bad for me is a recurring theme. So I feel like we've got that aired out. So
You wouldn't have to eat MREs if you saved your 25 grand. You wouldn't have to eat your MREs if you hadn't gone against Apple for whatever reason that was. I don't know. I wish I had known about stocks at the time you were investing. I would have been 125 grand richer, honestly. And you're a boomer. I thought you were young. You tell me you're in the military or were in the military. How old are you? Like 50? Okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Dude, I thought he was actually like, how old is he? I'm kidding. It's content. Is this toxic? We've never talked before. Is this really mean? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're not a boomer. And if you want to make fun of me, I don't know if who knows me in this chat, but people make fun of my chin a lot. So you can say I have a big chin.
What's wrong with
Since
your
I called
chin?
you a boomer. I have an underbite. You can't tell?
No, but what's wrong with that?
I have a big chin. They make fun of me for it all the time.
And I
Yeah,
have a
look, they
shitty
call me
hairline. They make
chinny.
fun of it all the time.
Yeah, I'm just giving you ammo or ammunition.
I don't
So
use
next time I call you a
someone's.
boomer.
Listen, let me tell you something. As someone who grew up their entire
Lola
life,
donated $5.25. Tell us, man, what was the reason that time?
as someone who grew up with a birthmark that covered their entire half their back and half their torso in the front, and had to deal with body issues their whole life before they were able to be self-confident about it, I ain't gonna go after nobody's personal looks. I will go after the fact that you are the stereotypical horrible wife, but other than that, we're good.
I'm sorry. That's actually really sad.
It's not sad.
But also, fuck you.
Listen, we're
Yes, it
all
is bad.
we're all dealt a hand, okay? We either accept it or we don't. And if we love it, we love ourselves. We learn to accept ourselves and who we are and not use it for fodder, whatever. But now that I did that, okay, and I got you off your high horse, okay?
Now I feel bad.
What do you feel bad for?
You got bullied, and that's sad.
Who said I
And
got
not only me-
bullied?
Well, I thought you're saying you had to deal with that.
What if I just made that up to get you to stop with your roasting so I can take the upper hand?
Then you'd be a prick, and I'm leaving this show. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I didn't make that up though. Did she just say no and leave? I literally have a birthmark that covers the entire half back of my.
Okay, I'm here.
No, you're not. You're off screen.
No, I'm not. You have to click my face again. My Pepe.
Should I click your face or your chin?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, see? I got jokes too. Actually,
Alright.
I don't even know the joke. But now you made
Well,
me do it.
I don't stream, so at any point
Do you
I could
really
report your-
use that as content?
I could report your stream and you'd be over. I'm gonna get you banned. for
It'll be
what
the
you
third
just
time.
said. Really?
Yeah, I got. If you Google the stock guy and go to news, you'll see where I got banned. My first time, worth it. The first time. I mean, no, it's not. If anybody from Twitch is watching, it wasn't worth it. Like it was like I wasn't like. No, that's not what I meant. The second time, I was stupid about it.
Wait, what did you do? You have an occult following?
Wait, what? Where are you at on news? Hold on.
Wait, Popular
Oh, wait, we got
stock.
a cult following. Whoa. News.
Popular stocks bonded in Marbles Twitch streamer Jason Frank
Are you on
has
news?
been. I'm on Reddit.
No, not on Reddit. Go to news. Oh my god. Click news. Are you on Google?
Yeah, I typed in the stock guy news. Do you want
No,
me to
just put the
click
stock guy,
news?
one word, and then click on news.
Okay. 2020 fantasy football manifest. No. Twitch IRL streamer hilariously accused of talking
Go down
to
two
a
more.
car. Making fun of popular IRL streamer. Oh.
Click on it. Click on it.
What are you doing, man? Why are you showing your tits? God.
Jesus.
Banned from
fuck,
Twitch November 9.
This was a. I'm sitting here like contemplating every decision I've made in my life due to this little talk we've had.
I'm so sorry.
Listen, others are allowed to do it and it's not a problem, but when I do it.
Wait, I'm watching?
Don't watch. I was new to Twitch. I was 1 month into streaming. Don't you shake your head in no.
I can't watch this.
Please don't, okay? I don't need any more judgment. I think I've been judged, and I feel like if I were to go to the gates of heaven or hell, I would have a less judgment placed against me than what I have in the last 15 minutes.
Yep, I'm sorry. I'm making this worse. But I didn't know you were.
No, you're making this a lot better. The content is a lot better now that we're going back and forth. Chat, they're loving it. They're loving getting to see their favorite boomer get absolutely roasted. And it trust me. They are. Look at how many yeps are happening in chat right now. They are I'm not a titty streamer. Okay.
You are. You look younger there too. Like what did you do? Is it stress from losing the 25 grand that aged you, or
you got
what?
Fucking jokes now, huh? Okay.
What happened here?
Okay. First of all, I was shaven. Okay. Second of all right, it was a different camera angle. Third of all, I hadn't been through a bunch of horrible stock talks with people on Twitch. Third of all, god damn it.
Okay, we'll move on. We'll
move on.
Stop,
there is no moving on from this.
Yes. I'll make you.
This is like
feel better.
Placing a nuke in the city and being like, we'll just move to another house. There are no other houses.
I'm sorry. Oh, look at this. This is good. This is good.
What are we looking at now?
My portfolio.
Oh, speaking of things that are red, how's that going today?
It's green.
Oh,
which is what I'm about to link you. Yep.
You're gonna link me.
Stonks go up. Stonks. There you go. Look at that. Yep. Look at that.
I mean, not bad.
Yep.
I could show you something else, but I'm not gonna sit here and I'm gonna take the high road here. That's what I'm gonna do.
Are you not gonna show them what I'm up right now? I'm up $18.
Show them on your screen.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do it either. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Hold on.
You just showed it. I thought
didn't show it to the. Did you see me show it to the stream?
It said.
No wonder you don't stream anymore.
Oh, you just had it. Boom.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, having a better day than half of you.
Easy, green.
What do you own? What do you own?
Do I say everything I own?
No, just make it up. Yes, tell me what you own.
Are you sure? Am I allowed to leak this? Can people do things? Will this fuck me over?
Would you like to know me to tell you everything I have in my trading account?
Sure.
That was rhetorical. What do you own? This is we're not at work and you're discussing your salary with somebody.
I'm all in red except for one green. What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's not so easy now, is it?
Okay, I have Apple.
Okay.
ASE.
You don't even know what you own. You literally had to
because some people gave me these suggestions.
Oh, and you just bought stocks on there. You know why they gave you that suggestion? Because they needed somebody to buy their losing play.
No, it was only $4. ASE Technology, Wait, what the hell is this?
Oh, God.
KTOV?
Oh,
KTOV? It's a pharma or
I know what
something?
KTOV is. Oh my
Is that
God.
bad?
I
Oh
mean,
yeah, I remember. People told me to buy this. A
yeah.
lot of people did.
Oh, how'd that work out for you?
Well, I'm negative 24%.
Yeah,
So
okay, okay.
that's how that's going. Southwest is up. That's my only green. Southwest.
We made a lot of money on Southwest earlier this year on the rebound.
Southwest. And then Nokia,
Not bad.
Tesla, and Wells Fargo. Why did you what does that
Nobody
mean?
tell her.
What
Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her.
What does that mean? That's all I have.
So you have
It's
Apple,
Nicola,
something
not
you don't
Nokia,
know,
sorry.
a pump and dump, an airline when no one's flying, and a bank that's the black sheep that always gets blamed for everything. You fit in well here. Wait, do you have Nokia or Nicola?
I guess I have
What are the 4 symbols?
NOK.
Okay, that's Nokia. She's good, boys. It's not Nicola.
Yeah. Guys, fuck you. It's still down. All of these are down. Holy shit. The worst one is probably the KTOV. Whatever the fuck this is. I don't know what it is.
We're going to need you to be better, okay?
I don't know about stocks. I just trusted these people.
But what does that have to do with telling chat to go F themselves?
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
I am. I'm just projecting. I'm projecting.
We're all projecting. It's part of streaming. It's like every person who screams and yells and does all that on their stream. They're projecting, okay? We all do it.
True. You're right.
We all have insecurities that we want to, cover. All right?
Now, I want to see your stuff.
What do you want to see? My portfolio?
Well, I want to look so I can buy whatever you have.
Don't buy whatever I have. I've also, my biggest position that made me the most money actually got stop lost out, so I don't want to talk about that. But here you go. I will send you.
Let's hear. I want to hear this.
Okay, I have in my swing trading or my investing account.
The one that you were just talking about. That
okay,
you
so
said
my trading
your
account. So I have FLIR.
FLIR. What's that?
So FLIR is forward-looking infrared. I have this belief that in a few years we're going to see a lot of thermal imaging systems being set up at airports, stadiums, and whatnot to check people's temperatures before they come in to kind of prevent the next coronavirus from happening. And instead of having people, do your temperature individually before you come in, they're going to have an imager that's going to take everyone's temperature and see, and if everybody's escalated, they're going to take them to the side and put them down. So I'm in there earlier. I'm actually slightly down on that, but I'm holding it for the long term. I'm in.
Why? We're in America. You really think the government cares enough to start doing things like that? Really? You really believe that? In a few years from now? You believe that? Really? You believe that they're going to care enough to check our temperatures and make sure everyone's okay? In the country that is doing the worst with the fucking virus right now, you think they're going to want to be better for the future?
Who's talking about the government? I'm talking about private companies.
Well, how are these private companies allowed to set up things?
Well, let me ask you this. If you're Disney World and you make 25% of your revenue off of parks, but if people get in your parks and get sick and get everyone sick, you have to shut down and you lose billions of dollars. Would you rather not avoid that?
I mean, look at where we are right now.
Well, yeah, a lot of people screwed up. That's why I'm looking at this down the road. I
feel like we don't learn from screwing up. I don't.
I mean, you obviously don't, but I think
no,
large corporations.
I do. I just feel like a lot. Like I don't know. I feel like this country is behind compared to others when it comes to preparing for the worst situations.
Yeah, that's why I bought. That's why I bought FLIR now rather than before, because now we already screwed up by not being prepared. So hopefully some of these private businesses, because one thing they care about more than anything is making more money, right? So this is part of that. All right, listen, I might be wrong. I might be totally right. That it's a speculative long-term investment, okay? A lot of people thought a company that sold books was a dying investment.
And it worked?
It's called Amazon.com.
Oh. Oh.
So, you know, a lot of things happen. All right, I have KO. I own Coke.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good, right?
Yeah, because they pay a very good dividend. So I just get more. They're not going to go up significantly or down significantly. They're going to stay the same, but it's going to compound interest. No, Coca-Cola, you degenerates. Not Pablo
No,
Escobar
you
over
probably
here.
do Coke based off of
No.
your decisions. I wouldn't be surprised.
Was that
Anyways,
a
let's
personal
go.
attack?
No, it was
Was
just.
that against? Was that Reddit TOS right there? Did you just look at me and say you look like the kind of person who does cocaine?
No, I
Are you
don't think you do
slandering me?
Coke. I think your decision making could potentially point to you having a history of usage.
Yes, I
maybe,
made a decision
possibly.
to have you on the stream, and I regret it. You're absolutely right. I make a lot of bad decisions, but it's not cocaine fueled. Okay. All right. Next, we have MO, which is Altria. They're cigarettes, tobacco, but they also do vaping, and they're getting into weed. They pay 8% dividend, so that's one I own. Microsoft,
Okay.
I think, is going to be massive in the future, especially with Microsoft Teams.
Oh, you
PANW.
sure you don't want to bet against it?
Huh?
Nothing. Go on.
Am I
Sorry.
sure I don't want to bet against it?
I was just talking. My bad. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, you do a
Continue.
lot of that, don't you? All right, PANW, that is cybersecurity. Pfizer, I think they're going to have the vaccine. Pinterest, up 77% on shares. PayPal, no going anywhere. Stitch Fix, AT&T, Walgreens, Logitech, IBM, and my biggest loser is XPEV. It was an IPO I bought for shits and giggles, and now I'm bag holding.
Do you ever let chat choose something for you to buy
One time.
every once in a while?
One time.
Okay. How'd that go?
I let them play games of marbles to pick my portfolio. It was full of Dogecoin, AMD, Snapchat, ACB, a weed company,
Of
and
course.
something else.
I thought AMD was good though, unless at the time it was not good. I thought because I was actually gonna look into buying AMD.
I mean, hindsight's 2020. I mean, you know, you could do that, but I mean, anything would have been good long term after the V-shaped recovery or whatever you want to call it.
What's she? Your mom
What's
said
she?
she.
So she is a channel meme. It's an ETF, which is a bundle of stocks that is only companies that are run by women,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's always going down. So they always.
I
laugh
wonder why. I wonder why.
No, it's not. It's not because it's companies owned by women. It's because it's low volume, but it's not heavily traded. So did you just make a sexist joke against
No,
women? Did
I
you
can't.
just say
No,
listen, let me
I
explain
did
something to you,
not.
okay?
I
Women on
did
Twitch have it
not.
hard enough, and for you to come out here and instead of empower women to actually sit here and degrade them, you are a misogynistic, unbelievable.
Bitch. A misogynistic bitch.
I didn't
You
say
could have
that.
said that. You
Are you
implied
kidding
it.
me? The second I say that, I'm canceled, I'm banned, and I'm back to working behind Denny's.
Oh, you worked at Denny's before? Are you trolling?
I mean, technically,
That's
it
not
was in
bad.
the same parking lot.
What does that mean? Are you doing cocaine at Denny's? Is that what you're saying here?
Not quite, but let's just keep moving.
Okay.
Stocky, please stop platforming this chauvinist. I know, right? Jesus Christ. What's the worst job you've ever had?
I've loved all my jobs, honestly. I'm one of those people who likes working. I know, it's yeah. Why? What's your worst job?
I took a job at Burger King in my 20s, in my late 20s. Not late 20s, in my 20s. I didn't need to work, but I really wanted to do something, and I was trying to work at different jobs. So I just kind of like went and worked at a Burger King and thought it would be fun to give me something to do, and it was a horrible fucking job.
Why? It seems funny. I feel
No,
like
because
just
you
have
want
good
to. Sometimes
stories.
you want to experience things you've never done before, and
Mhm.
it was really shitty. People are horrible. I worked in hospitality later on in actual like executive, well not executive, but like higher up managerial positions for resorts and stuff, and it was always the
Ooh.
same thing. People are shit.
Hmm.
Individuals are great. Individuals are smart. Individuals are intelligent. People are stupid, and people are trash.
Yeah,
Tell her about your porn. Okay, guys, move on.
you did porn.
So, how do I transition from this? Oh God, yes, it's hard to tell, but 10 years ago I was a better looking individual. So we'll just can we please move on to something else?
Sure.
Yeah, that was just not okay.
How did they figure that out? Did you tell them, or did they search this?
I let it slip one time because I used to be an actor. They found all my old like commercials and TV shows and modeling pictures from my old MySpace, and it went down
Oh.
a rabbit hole. And I let it slip one time, and I've never ever been let live down about it. I
I
really don't
mean,
know where to go from here right now. This is not where I
you're
wanted to go
fine.
with
It's
this.
great. Great information.
It's not what
Mm.
we were supposed to talk about.
Should
so.
I invest into porn? Is there
Okay,
any way to
God
do
damn
that?
it. She's one of you. I swear to God.
I
Okay,
am
the
not
market's
Google
dying.
imaging him. What?
Do not
That's
Google
so
image.
weird.
No, please don't
I'm
do
not
anything.
going to. That
Thank
would
you.
just be so weird.
It
I'm
is.
sorry.
I
I
really
just
don't
can't.
need to talk about this right now. This is not where we're supposed. Does she identify as a Becky? Do you identify as a Becky?
Me?
Yeah.
Or you? Me? Am I a
Are
Becky?
you drunk?
I'm confused. I'm tired and confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm keeping you.
No, 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 no.
Excuse
I'm
us.
like,
Chat. Excuse. Hold on,
no.
Chat. Just so you know, apparently we are keeping her from doing better things. So,
I
chat.
said
Let's say goodbye. Let's apologize.
I meant I'm tired, as in like this is why I'm acting stupid because I'm just tired from working. I had a real job, you know. You can sit here and do your stocks and lose 25 grand while I'm trying to make 25 grand at work. So
How
yes,
about we
my
get you to a
mind.
point where you can afford to lose 25 grand?
Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Please help me. My portfolio, everything's red. Everything's red.
I thought it was all green.
Ex- South. Well, it says green for today, like up $20.
That's a screenshot from yesterday.
Is it? Wait, what? No, it's not. Mine? What are you talking about?
What does Macaiyla do?
Do not
Macaiyla
confuse
works
me.
in retail.
What the fuck are you on about?
Somebody asked what you do.
No,
I was going to say you're a
confused about the
Twitch streamer,
stock.
but you said you're not a Twitch streamer anymore.
I stream occasionally. I stream, I go to school, and I work part-time. Yep, and I leech off of my boyfriend. That is
Okay,
what I
but
do.
we're not talking about him.
I'm saying that's how I make my money. I steal his, so it's mine.
That's not making.
Yes, it is.
No, that's
because
called skimming a little off the top.
It takes effort to go into someone's PayPal and remember
What
their
does he
password.
stream?
When or what?
What?
League of Legends.
Isn't that game
You know
that's
what-
like Warcraft 3?
Hell no. They're two completely different
No, because
games.
the last game I played like that was Warcraft 3 back in like 99. It's like Dota. I thought Dota was dead and trash.
How old are you again? You said 99. I was born in 98. How, what?
I
What
was
were
in
you playing?
high school. No, I was going into high school 98, 99.
Yeah. I was 1.
Okay, I don't know how old you are. I didn't be like, hey, Macaiyla, give me a short biography. How old you are, where you were born, how your parents are, how did you get to be such an annoying little person on stream, and I didn't ask for all that. I
can get you banned just like the Amaranth situation, so watch what you say because I'm on the report button.
Okay, so you are once again threatening me.
It's not a threat, it's just a promise. It's not like it's like yeah. All
I
right,
thought we
let's
had
go.
a good time here, and now this is what's going to happen?
I'm sorry.
They're asking us
okay.
about lifting. Why are you asking me about lifting, guys? Why are you asking her about lifting?
I do. I lift every day. I need to go to the gym after this. And I have 20 minutes left to talk, by the way, because I have to give this camera back.
Oh, that's fine. I wasn't supposed to be streaming this long. It just ended up being a good conversation. We had fun, so
Yeah.
I was keeping up the content here with you.
It was good content.
It was good content.
but I do need to learn more about stocks, so we should do this another time.
Yeah, I mean, the
Again.
stock thing is it's real simple. It just basically comes down to what do you honestly want to do? Are you just trying to let your money grow so it doesn't die in your bank account? You just throw money in the S&P ETF or a total market fund like VU, like I told you about, and you just let it grow. I mean, 7% per year annually average over the last 50 years, that's big. That's big. And that's
Yeah.
how you grow fuck you money.
I didn't realize, like, I didn't know that was a thing, a VU. Like, I've never heard of that.
Well, VU is just a name of, there's other ones, they all have their own little tickers. It's just, I like that one because it's Vanguard, which means...
F90M5 underscore donated $3. Stocky, can you let Macaiyla know that I hope she had a good day?
Pause, champ. Pause, champ.
F90 wanted me to let you know that he wants to make sure that you have a good day. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Oh, you have a good day too, buddy.
It's
kind
F90,
of-
F90. Say his name. He likes it when...
F90, thank you, but also fuck you because you could have donated that to me on my stream instead of
Wait, are you
him.
streaming?
No, I'm not streaming.
Then-
But if he can offline donate,
But then he wouldn't have got the thank you live.
does he deserve it though?
But he didn't. I'm saying he didn't get a thank you. He said he was like he just said, "Hey, I hope you have a nice day." Why? Do you hate men?
Yes, I do. Yes, for
tell
sure.
us about this.
Just hate him. Life would be amazing with women only. True.
Really?
Yeah.
You really want to go?
imagine-
Let me tell you something. Okay, let me hold on a second.
Ask
hold
her
on.
if she uses a shake weight.
Do you use a
And
shake
show
weight?
toes, please.
What is
Hell
it?
no. What?
Okay, I don't know. Let me explain something to you, okay? And I'm gonna get called out for this, but that's fine, okay? Because we're straight content right now, okay? The only thing that two men need to be lifelong friends is one thing in common: fishing, poker, drinking, football. Two men can be lifelong friends. All they need is one thing in common. Two women can be lifelong friends. All they need is one person to hate in common.
No. Men need one thing, and it's pussy.
No, not to be friends. Two guys being friends. What are they, banging the same lady?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, and that's all you guys
Oh,
talk about.
Jesus
All you
Christ.
talk about is women.
I
Look at
didn't
these
say
people.
what
They're-
we need
you
to
have-
drive
You have
us.
someone donating to me through your stream right now. Okay, he wants pussy.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Listen.
this girl is fucking stupid.
My
God, listen, it's just a joke, man.
Jesus, Macaiyla, you're going after F90?
I'm sorry.
I mean,
It's
you're probably
it's
not
jo-
wrong, but
Guys, it's jokes. It's jokes. Okay, I don't hate men. He might hate women. I don't hate men.
I'm married. I'm having a daughter.
Oh my god, you are a boomer. Holy shit.
You're in Missouri. You're actually like almost old enough to be a grandmother there.
Okay.
Really?
True.
Thank you.
True.
And please, anybody from Missouri, please don't come after me. Oh my
Yep.
God.
Now you're canceled from people of Missouri, so congratulations.
I mean, we'd get you canceled, but nobody watches your stream. All right, so what else were we talking about? We were talking about VU. We were talking about Missouri.
God, that was great. Right in the chest.
Oh, I have a joke there too, but we're not going to go that far. Okay, so we talked about investing. We talked about stocks. We talked about, I don't know where we're going from here. This is every one of these stock talks I've done has started out serious and just gone completely off the rails, and I think that's what people come to expect. So it is what
It's
it is.
fun.
Lol donated
Yeah.
$3.
Yeah.
We can have
already
a
know
stream
what
where
I
we
want.
talk serious the entire time one day. Like, you can help me build a new portfolio or something.
Yeah, I can
and we
definitely help. I just have to be careful because obviously, I can't give financial
Yeah.
advice. But no, I've done it with the other streamers too. If you ever want to talk offline about like some serious, like if you have questions for me, like, hey, you know, like I'm looking at something that, what would you consider a safe investment or risky? Like if I want to invest in this, what's a good way to getting started? Check out our Discord. We do have a ton of information in there. Just don't talk in there because these degens will mess with you the whole time. They're great people. They get bored. Our Discord is insanely active. As long as you stay out of the degenerate chat, you'll be safe. But check it all out. We'll definitely, if you have any questions, let me know.
For sure.
Do you have any questions for me though?
So
Serious or not, I don't care. I'm just killing time now.
So options,
Mhm.
bad. I just shouldn't even try.
I mean, if you like to gamble, go into it like gambling on anything else, right? If you go to the blackjack table with $500, you could walk out with zero, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with options. It's just gambling.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, some of these guys turn $500 into $5,000 in a day off of one contract, sure, but it's also likely you could go from 500 to zero. So as long as it's not anything you're willing to lose, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to. I need you to teach me that because I don't understand how it works. Like, how do I don't know. I don't know anything about investing or buying options and puts or whatever. Like,
Well, we also
what is
have a
it?
stream here if you ever want to.
I mean, I'm not sure if I want to watch after today, but I might check it out. What's tomorrow? Friday? Oh, yeah. I can stop by tomorrow.
I didn't
You
ask
start
you
when
to...
the market opens, right?
This motherfucker right here. Okay. Okay, we gonna do
I'll
this.
stop by. I'll stop
We
by
gonna
and
do
see
this.
what's up.
Oh, we got a dad joke. Excuse me, Kayla. Somebody just has something more important to do for the next 5 seconds. Somebody just redeemed 20,000 channel points for a dad joke. Welsh, what dad joke would you like? And pizza bagel? Yeah, we'll get back to you in a second, Macaiyla. Hold on.
You're fine. Wait. Someone keeps spamming. I need to congratulate you on.
$3.
I can't say that.
Stocky let
Aura?
Macaiyla know I offline donate to her.
F90 said that he just offline donated to you. You actually bullied one of my guys by saying that he only wants one thing and he's worthless into doing that.
I don't believe him. I'll go check though.
Are
But
you calling him a liar?
I am. What's Aura? Why are they spamming that?
Because they're
what does that
degenerate
mean?
gamblers and they don't know anything.
Is
Okay,
that
these
bad?
guys
Did
didn't
you
even
lose
give me
money?
their dad joke numbers. What a waste. So they all want to name my daughter after a weed company, Aurora Cannabis.
You guys are so dumb. What?
Jesus
Why?
Christ, Macaiyla.
Why?
They're
Wait,
people too.
I'm sticking up for you. Why would you name your daughter after fucking weed?
It's some joke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm being so disrespectful.
I have never
today.
seen so many be better emotes in chat than I am right now. I think we need to work on therapy before investing.
I'm actually sorry.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to be toxic today. It's like love. It's love for sure.
Boys, calm down. No, I'm
Love.
starting to see pitchforks in chat. I don't know how much longer I can protect you.
I'm sorry, guys. No, I'm not trying to be rude. No. It's
Uh-oh.
if you upload this as a video, you have to know they're gonna flame me. They're gonna say I'm mean.
Oh, imagine what
I'm
the
just
YouTube
kidding.
finance community is going to think when they see this.
Oh God.
I mean, it'll probably
They're
be a year until it gets out because the Rizzo I did with Rizzo 2 months ago and it's still not up yet. So you've got time to get your affairs in order. Make sure you learn about the South Dakota Trust. Make sure that you how to evade your lower your taxes.
Oh, I already know that.
You have an LLC?
Yes.
Where do you have it
Yes.
registered?
I don't know. I did not do it. My boyfriend did it.
Wait, so you had someone else sign up a?
Cobra
You know what? I don't
donated
want to. I don't want the
$3.
answers to these.
Are we
It's
gonna
my
get the
boyfriend. We've been
112?
together for 4 years. It's not like
almost
he's
4
doing anything
PM.
bad. He. I get
Please,
help.
please stop talking because I really don't want to get into anything that's potentially legal and I am an accessory.
Oh,
Listen,
no, I did it, guys. I did it.
even if you didn't, I don't want to know because it's none of my business. I was just hoping that you guys had somebody who was smart who registered it in the right
Ask her
state.
about the bleach jugs she used to stream with 4 years
Ask
ago.
her about
Keck.
the bleach jugs she used to stream with 4 years ago. What did you guys used to work out with bleach jugs or something?
No, but I used to say that I would drink bleach, but that was so old. What? That's so
I don't know.
random.
These guys are just weird. All right, listen. I'm gonna real quickly do this before because we both got to get going. Chat. Does anybody have any questions for Macaiyla?
So far, what I've gotten from today is I need a VU, get Tyler's will in
I didn't
South
wait. I didn't say
Dakota.
anything about get Tyler's will. No, I didn't say that. I said, are you in that person's will? And if you do get married, is there a prenup? Do you know about South Dakota Trust? I'm trying to do what's called future proofing. Okay.
Okay.
If it was a guy on here and he was wanting to know about what to do with his marriage, I would give him the same. Not that you guys are ever going to get married. I'm giving blanket financial education out there, and I'm using it for content. You didn't talk
Okay.
about anything. We actually did talk about a lot of stuff. We actually weaved in and out some good stuff. We gave her the seeds. We planted the seeds to grow the field. Okay. All right. And we had fun with it. Don't listen to these guys.
Yeah, we had fun.
You had
Mhm.
fun flaming me.
They're gonna think I'm so toxic. I didn't even mean to be toxic. That is
You're
just my
not.
personality.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
they're giving you shit. They
Well,
know.
are you offended?
Do I look offended to you?
I don't know. Maybe you're hurt on the inside, and I'm sorry if I
I'm
offended
dead on
you.
the inside.
Are we all though?
So how can you hurt that is which is dead?
True.
Okay,
true.
so we're good. But you know what? There's a little flame that still burns every time I hit that go live button. That's right, guys. I'm talking about you.
You
No,
just
not-
want their
not-
money.
Want their money. Have you ever met investors and traders? They're the cheapest. They're the cheapest mother in the world. Okay, these are the same people that will fight a 16-year-old worker at a fast food restaurant because they want to charge him 12 cents for an extra sauce, and then turn around and blow $5,000 in a week on an option and be like, "Nah, fuck it, we'll get it next time."
Oh my god.
I'm not even making that up. That is what gamblers and investors are like. They will not sub to you so they can use that $5 towards a weekly option that they think they can turn into $10,000.
Honestly, that's me. I would probably think like that. To be honest, that's
All right.
smart. Chat's smart.
They're not smart because my job, my career is built around them not being cheap.
Oh.
But
Okay.
before you go, I want you to know that thank you for coming on. We had a good time. Something is
time
about
thing.
to happen that's going to get a little weird.
Okay.
I want you to know that it's not that you did anything wrong. It's not that that we don't like you. We're actually, this is something good. This is like an initiation. Okay, so please don't take offense to this. You're gonna see a lot of weird things happening in chat right now.
Scared.
Macaiyla, you have been chosen by your brothers and sisters in chat as a worthy sacrifice unto the blood map.
Oh, is this when you ban me?
Go unto the map and be reborn and come to us anew.
You.
And in nomine Madre, Padre, Spirit of 12%, go with God. May the red in your blood flow green in our positions. Go with God. So it is written, so it is done.